What up, what up, what up? Unbreakable Kick Soul Army. Y'all already know we did go live this morning for the Air Jordan 1 Brotherhoods. But it's a couple things that I want to go ahead and talk about. But before we get to that, Army, make sure you smash that thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Now, I'm not opposed to going live every morning, Army, as long as we have some dope information to talk about, as long as we have some good topics to talk about, we can go live. Because I want to say, man, since like last week, we've probably been live at least 4 to 5 days out of a 7-day period, and that's rare over here. We generally only go live for just like, the releases, but it's been a decent amount of shock drops. It's been a decent amount of restock. So I know we've gained a decent amount of members over here. So if y'all do want to continue to go live every morning, just hit me up on IG or hit me up on Twitter with some ideas, and we can, we can go live every day if y'all want to. Yeezy 350 Dazzling Blues. Now, I was told a couple different times referring to the JD Sport exclusive access, and they actually went live at 8 a.m. Chicago time, Central Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And by the time I got in there, the biggest size was a 7.5. So, of course, I snagged the 7.5 in hopes that somebody got 11.5 or 12. So, if you do got 11.5 or 12, let your boy know, because I am looking for that 11.5 or that 12. Now, with the Air Jordan 6 UNCs dropping on March 5th, the Air Jordan 12 playoffs dropping on March 11th. And I'm not assuming no shock drops. I ain't assuming none of that. I feel like because of the pushback with the 12s, that's the main reason why they shock dropped the 6s, because I honestly see no reason why they would have shock dropped the 6s other than the Air Jordan 12 playoffs being pushed back another 10 days. But the crazy thing is, I feel like most stores already have their Air Jordan 12 playoffs in. Now, I'm not opposed to Nike doing a shock drop at the end of the month. Hey, why not? It's been a good week as far as shock drops and restocks for Nike. So if y'all want to just end off the month of February with a bang, I'm here for it. Just as far as the actual release date, yes, they did get pushed back to March 11th. Now, to our eastern side of the world, man, I seen on Instagram, Lil Bro Z Sneakerhead posted that the Air Jordan 1 Georgetowns are actually sitting over there in Shanghai. So to know that a highly anticipated Air Jordan 1 is actually sitting over there with our Eastern brothers, I feel like the price of those joints are going to continue to go down. And with my luck as far as sneakers app, as far as this week goes, it's been L's for me, man. I got to shout out Wifey for getting the dub this morning on the Brotherhoods, because I took L's on those. I took L's on the shock drop. I took L's on the Cardinal 3. So, that's 3 strikes you're out, man. So, if, we building up these L's to get me a W on the playoffs or the UNC 6s when it is that time, I'm here for it. But again, when we see that these shoes are sitting overseas, or if we see that these shoes already dropped overseas, that does play a part in what goes on over here, believe it or not. Because now you got people who can buy off StockX or buy off GOAT, and they able to get their shoes early over there, which on release day, I feel like it actually brings down the demand. And this could just be a mad science theory that I came up with. But again, when I see sneakers sitting over there, for the most part, it does bring down the value over here, because if things are hyped over there in China and Japan, Eastern countries, it does play a role over here, because when you buy from StockX and GOAT, sometimes the shoes come from over there. And when they buy from their home countries, sometimes their shoes come from over here. So it's kind of like a volleyball match. So that's just a couple more updates, just in case you guys didn't catch the video that I posted yesterday. Now on to these joints right here, man, because again, like I said, I took L's on the Air Jordan 1 Brotherhoods, but the member of the Army hit me up a couple hours ago and just let me know about some things going over there at Athlete's Foot, in which I already mentioned to you guys as far as like doing, pre-orders in their store or whatever the case may be. And they actually had a pair of the Air Jordan 1 Brotherhoods. Now, I had to spend like $75 in merch or a pair of shoes in order to get this pair, but I wound up just getting some Nike fits for my wife, man. So to me, I'd rather do that than just paying $250 for the shoe and just getting the shoe. You get what I'm saying? At least I paid $75 for some merch, and the merch can go to my wife, or if I want to pay $100 for a pair of shoes, she can get the shoes. So at least that money is going somewhere, and it's just not me spending $250 for the shoe and that's all I'm getting. So that's how I looked at it. And again, I feel like how this year is gonna go, and look, I may be guilty of it myself. But I feel like we are not gonna be keeping that same energy. For weeks, a lot of people been saying, man, look, I ain't rocking with these. The colorway, leave it up to the Qs, let the Qs get the shoes. These trash. You know, it was what, about 29,000 pairs dropped today on Sneakers app, mid pairs, about 21,000 grade school. And your boy was in line pending for hours, like not hours, but I was in there pending for at least 20-25 minutes before Sneakers app actually sold out. And for everybody who was saying they ain't want these, bro, these shows sold out. Now, if they had 40,000, 50,000, or 80,000 pairs, maybe I would have took a dub. I feel like when it comes to certain sneakers, like at 8:59 Central Standard Time, right before 9 o'clock hit, you always got that choice, man. Am I going to sit this one out, or if I'm going to still go for the shoe even though I don't want it? Now, y'all know I had a major change of heart when I actually did the review on these, and I said, bro, these are vault approved. I actually rock with these a lot. But again, you know, when it came to these joints actually dropping on sneakers, and even in the live, a lot of members of the Army was like, man, I'm good on them, I'm going to pass up. But I guarantee you, half of the people who said they was gonna pass, they still just wanted to. They still had that itch, that Sneakers app itch. This could be my payback for the Marinas. Y'all know how I felt about the Marinas. I said the Marinas were cool, but I didn't really need them. I went for them via the drop, took a W on men's size and grade school. So again, I'm guilty of not keeping that same energy. But I feel like my energy wasn't as strong as a lot of y'all when it came to these Brotherhood joints. Y'all was just not feeling them. And again, I actually like them. Quality on these joints is decent. You know, Nike again tried to give us like that tumble right there on a toe box. The colorway is a colorway that we've never seen on a pair of Air Jordan 1s before. We've had the LA to Chicago, in which that is a phenomenal shoe. But when it comes to Bordeaux-based Air Jordan 1s, I feel like this is one of the best. So as far as releases go from right now, I feel like it's kind of dry. This may be the last good Jordan release of the month. Yeah, that's it, because the next good release is not till March 5th for the Air Jordan 6 UNC. So next Saturday is going to be the next good release that we get. And again, I just feel like it got to be something going on. The reason I say that is because, look, ship to me option is not active right now. I got word that ship to me option will be back pretty soon. So fingers crossed, because I love the ship to me option. Sneakers app hasn't been doing exclusive access. I mean, it is what it is. I never get exclusive access, so hey, it is what it is. And even the sneaker passes, we haven't really been getting the sneaker passes for these sneakers either. So I'm not sure that once more pairs get in, will they do a late shipping on the ship to me option? It's pros and cons when it comes to the late shipping. The pro of late shipping is you still got chances of grabbing a sneaker for retail, whether or not they throw these back on the FLX app, in which they should. I know a couple people saying break they still on Champs, so they probably did drop on Champs. I know grade school was on Kids Foot Locker. I want to say Champs had the grade school sizes as well, maybe men too. So as far as FLX in store, you still got another chance for that. JD Sport Finish Line, those didn't drop yet, you still got a chance. So by that, I tell y'all, these not going 280, 300, 350. So if you like, man, look, break, they going 220, 230 in my size. That's the extra 45, 50 bucks. I'm going to go ahead and snag them just in case, you know, JD Sport don't do me right or FLX don't do me right. I got my pair. I understand that. If $50 is where most people should be like, all right, okay, I'll budge on 50. But when it gets to 100, 150, 200, I'm just like, look, play all your cards. So that's the pro as far as late shipments, because you still got chances of getting them for retail. The price is going to fluctuate, but when more people get more pairs in, and you know once people get pairs in, they're going to sell them, the potential of the shoe to actually go down, you still got more chances. Now, the con of late shipping is if you don't have those in-store connects, or You know, basically, yeah. If you don't have them in-store connects, they get a shipment in, you may know nothing about it. Like, I still be hearing about restocks of, you know, Cardinal 3s or the Marinas, and because I'm not connected to all the Foot Lockers in Chicago, I'm not going to get a call, so I'm going to miss out. Again, it's not like FLX put out a tweet or, you know, once a store get pairs in, they tweet it out. Like, you won't know unless they do what they said they were going to originally do and put all the pairs back on FLX. So again, that's the pros and cons of receiving late shipments in. Because to be honest, I cannot really predict what these are going to do. I can't. I honestly thought that these would be going more off the jump. But since they not, it's honestly hard for me to predict to say, yeah, man, these going to be 300 by the end of the year, 350, whatever the case may be. It's hard for me to predict these. So with that being said, Army, I'm going to let y'all control y'all destiny with these joints right here. Y'all smash that thumbs up. Because we do got that nice leather on these, Army, make sure you're grabbing your Rejuvenator. I don't know how many times I got to, you know, stress that. Y'all see what happened to my boy Sniper Jones in Cleveland when he dropped that mild sauce fry on his brand new Travis Frags. Had he had his water and stain repellent, he wouldn't have had nothing to worry about. So again, use my link in the description section below. Take you straight to my Rejuvenator page where you will get 10% off at the end of checkout, Army. Water and stain repellent. It's about to snow again in the Chi. Weather is crazy. Protect your sneakers. Grab your sneaker cleaner. Grab your bristle brushes. That way you're using the right brush so you don't damage your suede or you don't damage the leather on your sneakers. Make sure you're grabbing all of the right items to protect your sneakers, Army. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. You got the Air Jordan 1 Brotherhoods. Your boy rock with these heavy, y'all. Hopefully, for those who wanted a pair, y'all actually got a pair today. Army, I love you guys. Stand strong like always. And, of course, hug your loved ones. And you got to remain humble. And we out.
Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 laps. 2 less, cause your ass taking nail.